This prediction thing, these things, I don't know how many people will get it.
Not many.
Yes.
Not many. It's, look, you're more than welcome to challenge anything. I mentioned about Saf ibn Sayyad. Check on YouTube, hear his story, read books. If you can't read books, listen to YouTube stories, see who this guy is, confirm everything what I said. But Yajuj Majuj, where I connected it with the British Empire, prove me wrong. I would even challenge, and I have done this in the past and I'm still doing it. I'll pay 10,000 dinars to anyone who can challenge me on Yajuj Majuj not being the British Empire. Like British Empire or British, it's like the ruling government or the ruling families. This is a part of it. This is a part of it. The whole Yajuj Majuj is all around the area, and that is a separate discussion altogether. Then, the Quran only mentions things which are which concern you. It doesn't mention you things which it doesn't concern you, like about dinosaurs and cockroaches and things like this. But it does mention a lot about Fir'aun. Right? It says that Fir'aun, when he was dying, and he says that I become a Muslim and all that, and God spoke to him directly. It says in the Quran, it says, الآن وقد عصيت قبل وكنت من المفسدين. Now, you want to like turn back on what you did, and just a while ago, you were an aggressor. You're an oppressor, right? Somebody who creates fasad. اليوم ننجيك ببدنك لتكون لمن خلفك آية. Today I will save you in your body to be a sign for people to come after you. His body was not found for more than 3,000 years. How could he be a sign? His body was found in 1898, the same year Zionism was formed, which led to the Jews returning to Israel. The British family, the Balfour Declaration, the British Empire starting decline, and all of that, all started from 1898. Yeah. This is what Allah is telling you, that this is going to be a sign for you, for people to come after you. When your body is found, the signs begin. And it's only for the wise people to be able to understand that, which many people don't. So, as I said, whatever I've said, people need to be able to build on that. People who are wise, they know what I'm saying makes sense. And they need to build on this. Otherwise, prove me wrong. Anything. What I said about Dajjal, prove me wrong. That these are phases. A day like a year is a phase, 1,000 years. A day like a month, 100 years. Prove me wrong. I'm open for a challenge. Even this, when it comes to Yajuj Majuj, when it comes to Isa alayhi salam. Well, I haven't really discussed about that because this is my opinion about the dates and stuff. But people are free to dig into it. Especially this Palestinian scholar, which passed away in 2001, 2002, the one who was disabled, Ahmed Yassin. He was once asked a question about this, that about the end of times and stuff, and he mentions a year. People need to dig into it, find out. If he was really a scholar, if you believe that scholars, we don't really have real scholars right now, go back to the older ones. Find out what they said. Forget about the differences of praying like this, or praying like this, or praying like this. Forget about that. Allah, at the end of the day, in Yawm al-Qiyamah, is not going to ask you, how did you pray like this and like this? It's about your niyyah. It says in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that when you're praying, you're standing in front of the King of Kings. So how do you stand in front of a king? Like this. Yes. Like this. Yes. Like this. Yes. Like this. Yes. You can stand any way you want. It's on your intention. Unless the king has instructed a code. The Prophet never instructed a code. It's about praying 5 times a day. It's about intention. It's about cleanliness. It's about dedication. It's about how much are you putting into that prayer, into your salah.
Yeah.
It's not about you standing there. You're standing. Okay, let's say the code is this: that you stand there and you're keeping your head like this, and you're thinking, okay, I have one shop and this electricity bill is not paid and all that. That doesn't work that way. That's what you're going to be questioned about. You're not going to be questioned about, okay, what were you wearing? Okay, why it was black? Why it was green? Why it was this? Why your arms were like this? That's not the questions.
Yeah.
People are worried about wrong stuff and committing bigger stuff.
Hmm.
Bigger mistakes.
Yeah.